The ultimate fishing experience is brought to you by Lund Boats. This week on the ultimate fishing experience, it's all about boat control. No matter if you're drifting, trolling, or casting, presenting your bait in the right place at the right speed for the maximum amount of time is critical to success on the water.
Oh, there's one, Daryl. Oh,
is it a good one?
The one we're looking for.
Okay.
Today, we join Alex Kessler, along with his daughter Amanda and son Daryl, on a 2-day angling excursion in Northwest Ontario. When your dad is a fish head like Alex, fishing definitely ranks first and foremost amongst family activities while growing up. This lifelong passion has honed their skills for catching fish of all species in a variety of conditions, be it lake or river, open water, or through the ice. This family outing kicks off with Alex and Daryl tackling the Winnipeg River for current-loving walleyes.
Look at that river walleye. Oh, way to go, Daryl.
That's what we're here for.
They'll explain their precise trolling tactics to sweep bait in front of walleyes holding tight along current breaks. Later, Amanda takes the helm, focusing in on high-flying smallmouth bass.
Now he woke up.
Covering water is often key to finding these roaming nomads. Alex and Amanda explain 2 of their favorite methods to do just that.
Amanda, jerkbait, 4-0.
I think I'm going to have to switch soon.
Nope, you're not switching.
No, not allowed?
Nope.
So it's time to power up the kicker, zoom in on the GPS, and set course for fish catching action. Once your boat control is dialed in, setting hooks is not far behind.
There we go. Way to go, Amanda.
Awesome.
Awesome day of fishing we had. I'm really looking forward to this. This is going to be awesome. Here we are, Northwest Ontario, Sunset Country, one of my favorite places on earth to fish. I'm here with my 2 kids, Amanda and Daryl, and we're going to fish for 2 days. This is going to be fun.
On the first day, me and my dad were going to fish Winnipeg River. It's been a high current year with high water levels, so we're going to fish some really interesting current spots, and hopefully we can catch a few, and hopefully I can get him to learn how to use the net a little better, because I've been doing it way too much lately.
You're pretty good with the net, actually.
Yeah.
And tomorrow I'm going to take the old man out to Shoal Lake and show him how it's done for some really nice big smallmouth bass. He's been fishing walleyes for a while, so he's a little rusty. So
you have an edge.
I have a little bit of an edge, and I never have an edge on my dad, so this should be good.
You know what? I feel like I've been challenged. This should be good. The Kessler Challenge. I'm ready. Let's go fishing. You know, I've been fishing Winnipeg River system probably since the age of 7. We started offshore. I'll tell you what, it's such a unique river. And all the years I fished here, every year is different. And the whole key to any type of fishing is boat control. You don't know how to control the boat. Not only are you not going to catch, but the other people in the boat aren't going to catch either.
And in the current, that'll really sharpen your skills with boat control, because the current adds quite a few more challenges than normal lake fishing would do. Yeah, this river system here, it drains in from Lake of the Woods and it runs all the way down to Lake Winnipeg. It's just such a pleasure and a challenge to fish river systems like this, because it adds to your fishing skill. You know, it's not just drop a jig on a hump. You got to learn the structure. You got to kind of read where you think the fish are going to key into in the current, because there's a lot of nice current everywhere, but there isn't fish everywhere. It's challenging. It offers a lot of more challenges than usual lake fishing does.
There's one. I got it. Better one?
Yeah, that's a better one there.
Right on, Daryl.
That's a real McCoy.
There we go.
That'll get the ball rolling.
Let me get the net.
Feels like a low 20s. Nice head shakes though.
I like that.
Might have to turn the anti-reverse on. It's one thing
Yeah,
we-
one thing we do, we use an anti-reverse a lot instead of a drag. You get a little better feel sometimes.
It feels like
It's a nice one. Look at that. There we go, Daryl. Boy, is that a fat, girthy little guy. Got it? There we go.
there we go.
Look at that beautiful fish.
There's a beauty.
That is a nice fish. Way to go, Daryl.
Yeah, that's about a
We
20.
broke the ice.
About a 20 incher, 21 incher.
It's a great opener.
That's a nice one. Fat, eh? These river ones, boy, they got girth. They are a beauty.
There she goes.
There she goes.
Closed captioning brought to you by Mercury Marine, #1 on the water.
I have to explain how important this little kicker is to me. When we're fishing structure, doesn't matter if there's current or not, in this case here it's current, we're fishing close to a shoreline, the current's sweeping down a neck down, and there's little tabletops. There'd be a 20-foot level, a 30-foot level, a 35-foot level. And it's important, you don't know where the fish are, so it's important to slide back and forth. And just with a little turn of the kicker, it just sucks me into shore. I hit a different depth level so effortlessly, it's unbelievable. And speed's the key. Pay attention to your GPS that tells you the speed. Control your speed with your kicker. Keep that 45-degree going with your line, a nice 45 angle. That means you're making forward progress. And you gotta adjust the weight of the bottom bouncer you're using to the speed. It all comes together, and it's a wonderful walleye formula on a river like this, in current, real snaggy bottom to catch more fish. You know, the wind picked up here a little bit, and steering becomes an issue, especially when you're fighting current. This kicker has a unique feature underneath here. Is there's a little red lever. You push it to the left, and what it does, it tightens your steering. So you can control the tension on your steering. So right now, in the wind, I can let it go and it's not gonna flop all over. That's a very key feature of this 99 Pro kicker.
Well, here's a big one.
Got one, Daryl?
Yep.
Okay, hang on. Let me get the net, Daryl.
Yep.
Seems to be a common thing, me getting a net lately. Our rod's bending pretty good, son.
You bet it is. Okay, you ready?
Yes, I'm
Coming
ready.
now.
I'm always ready.
Boy.
Oh, beautiful fish. Look at that river walleye. Oh, 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 way to go, Daryl. Awesome job.
Nice.
Awesome.
That's what we're here for.
You know what? Fishing a current situation like this, what this is, right in the middle of the river here, it opens up almost to a lake situation, and there's a current flowing over the hump, and these fish are sitting right on a little ledge. Boat control, pinpoint fishing is the key to catching fish like that.
Yep, you betcha. We better get her back in the water.
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah.
Beautiful. He called it this morning. He says, yeah, I'm gonna give my dad some net practice because I usually catch the big ones. He's kicking my butt today. Is that the kind of day I'm gonna have?
I hope so. Today we're using a 6-ounce bottom bouncer with a 5-foot fluorocarbon lead to a floating crankbait. And we're using that on a 7.5-foot spinning rod with a 15-pound braid. And that seems to be the perfect combination for this kind of fishing. The key to working these is first you got to let it down really slow. I have this feathering technique that I do because otherwise the bottom bouncer will fall too quick and you'll have a wrap up and a mess. So you let it down till you get to bottom. Then all you really do is pretty simple. All you really do is you lift and you slowly touch bottom. You don't want to drag on bottom the whole time. You just want to make sure you're close all the time. And whenever you come up steep cliffs of rocks with these, whenever you'll feel it on your bouncer, you'll feel it scraping up rocks. What you want to do then is you actually want to give it a high lift and a slow drop, because you'll find that you'll get yourself back up on top of the structure, because there's a lot of real cliffy edges that you scrape up.
Okay, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to show you that little trick we use. I'm switching what I'm doing. We're going to keep the crank in because it's caught a few. And I'm going to put the same bottom bouncer, but I got to match his weight roughly. So what I do, I take just an ordinary egg sinker with a hole through it, and I push it up the bottom of the bottom bouncer, and I just give it a sharp bend like that, right below it. Then I bend it back below that like a little offset. Look at that. Just holds the bottom bouncer. Weight that I added right there, never moves. I'm just using like a little floating spinner rig here. That's a little paper blade. It's called a Smiley blade. And what that does, there's no weight like a metal spinner. That stays up higher. And this is very rocky here, so very, very snag-free way to fish. The way I like to hook them, I like to go right in the end. Just like that, and out right away. And I don't hook the second hook unless I want it to really spin. Then what I could do is hold it up there and hook the second hook, and then it'll kind of really make it spin around. But I'm just going to go straight like that, and that hook's going to hang right beside the crawler like that. Sometimes they bite short. That hook will trail right beside the crawler, and they'll bite. Oh, there's one, Daryl.
Is it a good one?
You know what we're looking for.
Okay.
How's the net feel?
That feels good.
Okay, good.
How's the fish feel? That's the
That's the
better
best thing
part.
I've had on today. Oh, Daryl, I might catch up. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's a beauty.
Nice one.
There we go. That's a strong fish.
That is a nice one.
That's a beautiful fish. Look at that. Look at that fish. That's a beautiful Winnipeg River monster. Look at that. Good battle. Boy, these fish fight, don't they? Aren't they tough? Beautiful. There she goes. Nice. You know, I got to talk about the boat here a little bit. We're in a 2010 Pro Guide. This boat, I got to tell you, when it's like I went to the factory, they put me in the seat and they said, "What do you want?" And they built it around me. I mean, this is a fishing machine. It absolutely is a fishing machine. Walkable locator storage, all the storage in the boat to put all your tackle. I mean, it's unbelievable. As you can see, we're fishing hardcore, and there's a couple of rods on the floor. There's nothing around. Everything's put away nice. It's just unbelievable how they thought this out, and they actually built it for fishermen. Actually, fishermen build these boats for the fishermen. Oh, I see a bouncer.
Just realize it.
Oh, we got color. Nice fish. Whoa, stab net. You got to hit them first.
Oh,
They fight better.
here we go.
I think I clunked it right in the head.
We'll get her this time.
There we go. Beautiful. Oh, look at that dandy. I had an awesome day with you. We're going to end this. That's our last fish of the day. You're out of the boat. Tomorrow, Amanda and I are going to Shoal Lake bass fishing. That's part 2 of this trip, and the first part worked out awesome.
Well, we're here in beautiful Shoal Lake in northwest Ontario, and we're going to search for some big smallmouth bass today. We're going to focus really on using search baits. We're not sure exactly what depth the fish are laying in. And I'm here with my dad. We're going to have a great day out on the water.
You betcha. And this is a welcome change. And the key here is going to be to get a pattern going early. So we're going to go with search baits like swim baits and X-Wraps, jerk bait, and just cover the water quick. Try to get a pattern going before the end of the day. We only have one day here today, and we want to enjoy it by catching a bunch of smallmouth bass. One of the best ways to cover water is dragging the jerk bait behind the boat while your partner's driving the front electric and making forward progress. This is such an effective method for catching fish, and you don't have to be far from the boat. Just watch, I'll just throw it. Nice little cast out there, that's it. That's as far as I ever go. And in shallow water, it's amazing how many fish you catch like this. They never see the boat. They're not scared of anything, they think it's real, and they just come and get it every time.
I've also been using soft plastics. I've got the straight tail minnow here. I've also been using the paddle tail minnow. On pretty heavy jigs, we've been using 5/16 ounce because it's a little windier out today and we want to make sure there isn't a big bow in the line. Paired up with about a medium power spinning reel, we've got 10-pound braided line with a 12 to 15-pound fluorocarbon leader. And we like to use the 12-pound leader when we're using the soft plastics and the 15-pound leader when we're using the spinner baits and the hard baits. There might be some abrasion against rocks and weeds. That's what we've been using so far, and we've been locating fish now. We just got to get some and catch some.
Maybe we'll try those humps at the entrance, just kind of drift over them and
Yeah.
just let the wind kind of push us over them. There's one. There's something. It's got a little weight. Oh, that's a bass.
Is it? You want the
Yeah,
net?
whoa, is that thing sluggish? Nice one too.
You want the net?
Yeah, sure. I don't think it's that big, but it's a nice one.
Give them over.
Bass love to go under the boat, I noticed.
That's a nice one. Way to go.
Come here, girl.
Come.
Oh, nice net
Oh.
job. Look at that. Nice. Nice little guy. Really pretty fish. There you go.
Nice one, Dad.
Whoa, don't push me. Just a moment. Thank you. That was good. Okay, we're gonna move on. You know, having a GPS is so important, especially on a lake like we're on now. This is uncharted. And these are all my waypoints from over the years. I'll zoom out and I'll just show you how many waypoints I do have on this body of water. Not just for fishing, but for safety. And you can see the skull and crossbone. That's a hittable rock. So I mark all those with skull and crossbones so I know when I get to that area, it's not just a reef, like it's a reef you can hit. So I'll zoom out here, and this is actually quite funny when I even look at it myself, how many waypoints I have on this body of water. It's unbelievable. Take a look at that. That's how many spots I have and rocks marked and everything, and that's from years of fishing the same body of water. We navigate this so good now because we have these waypoints to follow. We know where most of the shallow rocks are, and punching in all that stuff on your GPS is so critical. I can't even tell you how critical that is for safety reasons alone. There's one. Whoa.
Good one?
Yeah, that's a good one if it's a bass. He came up to jump, that's a bass. That's a pretty good one, I'm thinking. Came up to jump right away. Felt good when he hit. Pretty sluggish though. Nice one.
Beautiful. Oh,
Now he woke up.
come on. Get down.
That's a nice fish. That's a beauty. Healthy looking. Look at him. Nice fat little gut, just like the owner. Nice. There we go. Jerk bait, 4-0. Amanda, jerk bait, 4-0.
I think I'm gonna have to switch soon.
No, you're not switching
No,
yet.
not allowed?
Nope. Let me have some fun first.
Okay.
You switch and then the funning will be over for me. There's one. There's something better.
Coming on my side?
Doesn't look that big. Oh, that's not bad.
Nice one, Dad.
Yeah, it's a decent one. Now he woke up.
Oh,
Whoa, nice net job.
Oh.
I was just going to tell you, what a poor netter you are. I guess I can't say that now. We're really using this boat today. I was driving from the back with the kicker. I was actually driving the big engine for a while in the wind. Amanda's been driving in the front. I've been driving in the front. And we're mixing it up. We're changing up the speeds. And we're just starting to get into fish with a little bit more size to them. That's a really nice fish. Let's put her back. There you go, buddy. Oh, he jumped again, yeah.
good one.
Nice one. You know what? We're gonna do something a little different. I got the kicker down. We're gonna get up to about 1.5, 1.8 miles an hour, just like a little walleye troll. And we're gonna both drag jerk baits through them to see if we can trigger a couple of them to bite. Because if we hook a couple of these and get them in, we might be able to catch 5, 6, 7, 8 fast fish just like that. If it is, it's a big one.
Which side's it coming to?
Coming in straight. Yeah, it's a bass. Pretty nice one.
Nice one.
Okay, let me explain what we just did. All we did was pick up the pace. We came down that bank, we had 4 or 5 bites. You caught a pike, I just caught a bass. And I missed, I think, a pretty big bass. So you know what? We're gonna pick up the pace for a little while. That's the beauty of a boat like this. We can drive from the front,
Yeah.
drive from the back. We can troll with the big motor. Big wind never hurts us as bad as most others.
It's so versatile.
It is a very versatile machine, that's for sure.
It's like owning a secret weapon.
I like that. We have a secret weapon.
We do.
There we go.
Oh, that thing tore the rod out of my hand. That's got to be a bass.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a nice one. That's a nice one.
Here, I'm coming on your side of the boat.
My line's still in, but I'll go over you. That is a nice one. Oh yeah. Nice. Not that big. He looked bigger when he jumped. These fish weren't biting. Now we're starting to hook fish.
Yeah, we just increased the speed a little bit and we're triggering the bite now. And
You bet.
sometimes, you know, it takes a little while to figure it out, but now we've got it figured out and we're gonna go catch some big bass. Oh, I got one.
You got one?
Yeah, oh, he's coming to your side.
Oh, I'll get my line out of the way.
Oh, it feels pretty good.
Okay, go over this way.
Okay.
Go on my side. I'll get the net. How's it feel?
Pretty good.
Here, let me behind you. Oh, that's a
Oh.
nice one. There we go. I gotta tell you, fishing wasn't the easiest today. But the key for us was being versatile. We changed it up 5 different ways. We varied the speed. We went with the front, we went with the back. We got in the wind, we got in the calm, and that's what happened. Beautiful fish like that. A tank. Way to go, Amanda.
Awesome.
Awesome day of fishing we had. Awesome day of fishing. There she goes.
Thanks for joining us. If you'd like more information, check out lundboats.com or these other online outlets.